Hey guys, Tara here, bringing you a 1v1 today. We are on Kholodny Ferma, playing Futé, spawning on the left. We have Rhodesian as the Austere player. I believe this is Frost, more commonly known as Frost. So a very highly ranked player, you know, usually top 40. Facing off against him, playing as the Soviets, is Theodosios, who has guard rifle, combined arms, guard motor coordination, and partisans. Probably partisans the only spicy pick out of those. These two very meta 1v1 right now. Rhodesian on the other hand has a mobile defense, fish strong armor, which is very spicy, and Jaeger infantry. Recently changed one. This one, mobile defense, pretty essential. I think a lot of people liking this for the Puma as a counter to the Greyhound, just a general counter to light vehicles, as it has always been throughout all of our defense history. So we're seeing a pretty standard build from Theo. I think this is probably one of the most standard ones. 3 conscripts into a second engineer who will build the tech, most likely tier 2 into maxims. One of the things though, Rhodesian sent his engineer here into the middle to wire that off instead of up here to try and control this area. So he's going to have very little munitions control early, because he's not going to secure this with the arrival of those conscripts. And we know how important munitions are for us in the early game. Ooh, drops a model as soon as he steps onto that road. There's the power of the sandbags. No hope of assaulting that position. If there weren't sandbags here, maybe you'd try to take cover behind this light cover and try to fight it out, but no chance. With those sandbags there, nice use of the sandbags. And things are looking pretty grim for Rhodesian here. And yeah, I suppose he didn't try to secure this, went for the centre initially with those pioneers. It's always a delicate game playing from the left spawn, how you want to maintain control of that garrison and how your opponent tries to harass it. It's a hard one to figure out. Here comes a force, and that's going to get rid of these grenadiers.
Our opponents are seizing the sector. Fall back, fall back.
Oh, and he's got a squad running onto the cutoff here. And looks like they're going to get the neutralized, so that's good news. The throw's heading up there now. Maxim's just completed, so it's heading over.
Enemy forces are securing our
We got a flamethrower going down here. Ooh. Already on low though, it doesn't have any healing. Just to abandon that. Don't think it's going to get wiped. No, it's going to get away. So Grenadiers have been controlling this cutoff for quite a while. That is to Rhodesian's credit. His fuel control probably a little bit better, in spite of lacking the munitions. But yeah, he's floating a lot of manpower here. Not sure what he's up to. He's going to put his tech down now. Still, could be a costly float. Oh no. 2 models right there. Probably got to squeeze another squad of pioneers into his build. Just having gone for the flamethrower, he's probably going to need a minesweeper. Oh man. Machine gun actually shoots the crawler instead of the retreating squad, allowing it to survive. That is unfortunate.
Attempting to steal our sector.
But yeah, with that poor munition control, no medics so far into this game, and look at all these low health squads. Just about to be able to afford it now, but It is very late. Go for a 222. Current position for me on the 222 is pretty damn awful, honestly. Not worth the cost. I think its anti-tank potential is decent. A bit of supporting fire against light vehicles is pretty good, but against infantry it's like it's really lackluster at the moment. Put pressure on this fuel. We are successful in getting the neutralized and finally going to get control of this munitions. We start to turn around for Rhodesian here. Bit of tick going up though for Theo. Still a decent amount of time away from a T70 though, so this 222 does have a bit of time to work. And that's why I'd mentioned Rhodesian did have control of this cutter for quite a long time, so it's definitely delayed the T70 a little bit. So we still require about a minute's more worth of fuel. Then there's the build time on top of that. So it gets out of the cover position there. Could allow this Maxim to sneak in. No, Maxim's just got to set up.
Enemy forces are neutralizing a sector.
How low that squad is. 222's coming in for the flank on the Maxim. Forces away. The ship's going. The fuel. I was using medkit. I was like, what is he doing here? Doesn't want to have to retreat. It's just going to use the medkit. You know, it's only 15 munitions. It's slightly underutilized at the moment. It's certainly useful for team weapons that are maybe taking white phosphorus or similar low health, high models. Very useful ability since the changes. Even before the changes, I would still use it from time to time. Oh man. Yeah, okay, gets out of there. P-Greens though, rear sight on the cutoff. And they get the neutralize as well. But the T70 is hitting the field. This pressure won't be sustained long. In fact, if they retreat too late, they'll get wiped. He retreats instantly. Perhaps third of the T70 crushing the fences through the fog of war. Gets a really nice early retreat. Good reactions there by Rhodesian. Got a pack coming in for Rhodesian as well now.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Getting his distance with the 222, doesn't want to risk getting into tank grenades. Some minesweepers for Theo here. Quite diligent with this minesweeping, but hasn't applied it any himself yet. Right as I say that. Here some come.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
But it's continuing to apply pressure.
This is a nice spot of land, and it is ours.
And seems to turn things around. That quite extended period of time he was on the cutoff there, delayed the T70 just enough. Now we see Theo going for a mortar. Generally would have expected some guards. Of course, the mortar will be strongest against the machine gun. Look, this 222's been on the field for what, 4 minutes? Not even V1 yet. That's what I was talking about. This anti-infantry performances are not very strong.
The enemy is taking our territory.
Now it's taking an anti-tank grenade. T-70 though, down here in the south, and he gets a wipe with it.
Our brave infantry is dying.
So,
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
and this is the jeopardy of trying to branch out to these faraway reaches when your opponent has a light vehicle like the T-70. Could apply to anything near the looks. Those are the two main culprits. Those are the two most likely to get wipes. But yeah, it's risky. You don't have other squads nearby to threaten a Faust to stop the chase. 222 nearby, or even a pack nearby. You don't have support nearby, basically. Capping faraway spots against enemy vehicles is very risky. And you pay the price. We are going to see guard rifle combined arms, so we might see some PPSH upgrades. Yes, they're coming in now. And a squad of guards. Throwing in, gonna get the anti-tank grenade. The pack is setting up. You know when your opponent's doing something like this, they're probably setting you up for a bait at this level. Which is why we're not seeing Theo chase him. He's aware this is most likely a bait.
The enemy is encroaching on our territory.
He's not having it. This could be trouble. Take a Faust here. But the pack is slightly too far away to get the kill, I think. But Rhodesian staying active. He got his squad of Jaeger Command Squad to replace that lost squad of Grenadiers. In terms of army size now, you can see pretty similar armies.
We are losing a sector.
Oh, nice. T-70 just about repair, gonna head down here, I imagine, as soon as it's done. Also, all these squads. Very safe down here, you know, it's unlikely to be the pack in the south, seeing as it was just up here before.
The territory is in our hands.
Oh, it's gone to the wrong side of the cover there. Yeah, instant retreat, perhaps he heard T-70 through the fog. He's just like, I don't want to lose another squad down here, I'm getting out. Yeah, moving his mortar a little bit closer, can make it a little bit more accurate. Some more mines down as well, good choice. Knowing that his opponent's gone for the flamethrower, doesn't have the sweepers. Got to exploit that, got to get some mines down.
Manufacturing capability has been increased.
Okay, Rhodesian's completed his tech. Actually got quite a lot of fuel as well.
Are securing our territory. Light tank ready. The enemy is taking what we have secured.
Yeah, your command squad runs into some conscripts, instantly has to retreat.
Things are getting hot.
heavy cover. You can try to charge in. It's going to throw the grenade. Easily dodged though. Pretty obvious that was going to be a grenade. Mortar's right here. This could be nasty. Yeah, he retreats before the shell even lands, realizing the bad position. Tier 4 going up for Theo. He's also at 8 CPs now. Could go for a howitzer conceivably if he wants to really meme out. He doesn't quite have enough anti-tank, I think, to go for a howie at the current stage. I mean, I'm not saying that howitzer's even good, but it's good meme. The command squad sprinting in here, perhaps going to launch a rifle grenade in this cover position now.
Panzer IV is ready for battle.
PPSH is just too strong for those LMG greens.
Enemy forces capturing supplies.
Here comes the Panzer IV going after the T-70. There's a mine here. Oh, but he skates around it. That was a very unusual path for him to chase on. Gonna go for a last accurate shot. Stay stationary for it, and it comes good. There's a decent chance of that missing at that range, but he connects. 2 runs over a mine though. Also quite a common mine location around this crossroads. T-34 for Theo. Takes care of the 222. Get rid of this machine gun. P4's actually taking quite a lot of damage now. Oh, machine gun could go down. Oh, not quite. Oh, guards could go down though. Oh man. They're scaring me. Few of these retreats a bit late. But Panzer 4 now not really that supported by the pack. Before was going down here hunting for it, but it's already vacated. I feel like Theo has bleed out quite a bit of manpower quite recently. It's just about there. He's just about got enough munitions for the Sturmovik. That could give him quite a large advantage. Oh, making good use of the sprint. The Jaeger command squad.
We have a mortar team. The enemy is taking our territory.
Nice to see some P-Greens, and he's even managed to get them to Vet 2. Seem to be much stronger once they get that weapon cooldown bonus. Oh, he's got ambush camouflage on them as well. So they'll get the accuracy bonus when they come out of camo. I think it's pretty minor. I think it's like maybe 15%, but you know. Kind of similar to, well, a bit worse than a lot of veterancy bonuses. Not too far off them though. Another T-34 coming in for Theo. Another Panzer IV coming in for Rhodesian. But Theo doesn't have the support of an anti-tank gun. T-34s are slightly stronger than T-34 as well. So straight head-to-head fight. This could be trouble for Theo. PPSHs, yeah, okay. It's away. Oh my god. T-34 going in for the flank. Misses his first hit though. Here comes the second T-34. T-4 blitzing. So slight miss micro of the second T-34. Okay, no, he's bringing it around now. Bring it onto the flank. He did this earlier. Oh no, why is he coming around this way? Perhaps he had them in the same control group or something. Oh, but this could be a wipe. No, he's not going to chase. Doesn't actually, unlikely. He doesn't have a machine gun upgrade. Unlikely to get the wipe without it. Yeah, I think Theo, if he just quite early, if he just sent the second T-34 around on this flank, could have taken down that Panzer IV there, but perhaps a bit of a miss micro. Rifle grenades. MG does survive. Remember, buildings did get changed to be slightly more resistant to grenades. If that was the old church, that probably would have gone down. Oh, the mortar! Oh no, takes down the Vet 3 PPSH cons. And that is a fresh mortar as well, for Rhodesian. But yeah, this is the situation Theo's in. It's a tough one. Needs a bit more anti-tank to try and deal with these Panzer IVs. Probably also wants to get a Katyusha as well. Deal with these team weapons. Before hits Vet 2, gets the skirts, the armored bonus. Oh my god, this P4 is landing every shot. Attack ground action there through the hedge. Perhaps that's that 10 bonus penetration at long range in effect. Having that Panzer IV get those penetrating hits on the T-34. So what is it? I think it's what, 110 penetration long range? Something like that, 115. This is 160 armor. It's by no means guaranteed that all those shots are going to penetrate even the T-34. An inadvertent minesweeping there. Theo, I feel like he's waiting for his time to strike with the IL-2. But hasn't found his moment yet. And it just feels like he's getting bled out a little bit right now. He's gone for a third combat engineer to maximize his repair speeds. Very strange. I thought he might have gone for a Zis, honestly. The current state of the game. On the SU-85 though. Oh, There's AT grenade. This force threatening to flank. Jeez. This Panzer IV hero. Here comes the other one. Pack needs to make its way down through the center as well. Theodosios is briefly retreating here. This machine gun, if we bring... oh, it's way back. Actually calling in the R2 strafe here. And here comes the Su-85, takes care of one Panzer IV, but one T-34 also goes down. But the R2 strafe making it so that the pack can't come in and support. Before blitzing away though, so fast on that road with the blitz. Attack ground with you. You know, you attack ground through certain spots in the hedge, not through the thickest. R2 about to run out. I mean, for Theo, it's a pretty good trade, you know, trading a T-34 for a Panzer IV, but he did have to use the Sternovic to get it done. And he doesn't have enough munitions left for another one, so... good trade, but overall... oh no, he loses his squad. Overall, I'm not sure if it was 100% worth it. Maybe if he gets this one here. He's got the focus sight on. Disengages, doesn't want to get chopped down by the pack. We've got 8 kills for this one and only 5 for this. So this has been on the field for like 4 times as long. It's got less kills. Here is a Stub for Rhodesian. T-34 about to face. Let's get his machine gun cooking as well. And on the back of that, Theo has actually managed to take control of quite a lot of the map. It's a good harassment going. However, now Rhodesian's got his airstrike available. If this gets decrewed by the flamer and perhaps a lucky mortar shell from the Soviet mortar. Oh! Conscripts in jeopardy. Oh no, retreat by Theo. This is going to take a Faust here. There's the Su-85. Su-85 actually kills the Stug in the centre. Can he rotate now to support? Maybe if he gets extremely lucky with RNG. No. Super P4 gets the job done. There are conscripts in the retreat path though. Su-85 could conceivably get it here with the engine damage. Conscripts not actually going for the engine damage. They should be chasing into this path. Trying to get an anti-tank grenade off. The Su-85 can kill it. Guards chasing forwards, perhaps threatening the button, but before blitz is a way to safety. Good rifle grenade cancelled there by Rhodesian. Good stuff. Once that guard got away instantly, they instantly retreated. That'll be camouflage. Not a lot of damage, trying to get one model, however.
Guards troops
So fresh T-34 for Theo. Rhodesian has a decent chunk of resources himself. You get another tank.
The enemy is taking what we have secured. The enemy has cut off a sector.
We're trying to go for an attack round through the hedges.
The sector is at risk.
285's now. Yeah, misses. This pack, I feel like, hasn't been particularly well positioned throughout this match. Hasn't seen much action.
We are losing territory.
Oh, nice mortar shell there. Clears out that mortar again. From this spawn, a mortar behind this house is just so hard to deal with. Got a safe position throughout the match and can constantly harass whatever tries to cap here. A real thorn. Right hand side players. Foot.
Enemy forces are attempting to capture our territory.
Here comes the Panzer IV. Let's go standing around behind the sandbags until they're destroyed. They're quite clumped up here. This could be trouble. Check out the IL-2 strafe and forcing away all these squads.
Forces capturing supply sector.
A few of those machine gun rounds will connect with the edge, saving those engineers.
The sector has been cut off.
Just, well, VP's not too far away from each player. Both in the 200s. Likewise, army size is very similar, though Rhodesian does have quite a lot of float right now.
Supply sector
Also
under
got a
attack.
lot of munitions banked up, just waiting for a chance to pop that Stu Close air support. There's Vet 3P greens. Just tearing through those combat engineers. Oh, and they get it. pick that flamethrower up right now. I'm gonna go for the wipe on this squad as well. And they get it again! Oh, that is horrible for Theo. That's put his repairs completely out of commission now. He is in big trouble if he takes any damage on his tanks. They'll be so slow to repair. And Rhodesian has actually used his time to tick all the way to tier 4. He's going for the Panther. And I think against Soviets, the Panther is actually a pretty sound choice. Or specifically against tier 4 Soviets without the T-34-85. But even against the T-34-85, the Panther's pretty good. Look at this, Theo maybe going for the KV-1. No PPSHs on these conscripts. I feel like that's a waste. Probably beat those G43 Greens if they had the PPSH there. Good retreats there by Rhodesian. I feel like this lapse of control by Theo losing his 2 combat engineers has really put him so far behind.
Combat engineers are standing by.
Okay, so here is the Soviet armed force, quite a strong one at that.
Enemy forces are capturing our supplies.
But doesn't... Oh, here comes too close air support. Slightly late reaction to it by Theo. P4 pokes his head through. But very deep into enemy territory. Could go down, especially with this KV on its retreat path. Panther pushing forwards though. Taking a lot of damage from the SU-85. For one shot from death, T-34 going to go in for the kill, but he doesn't get in the... Oh my god, everything's bouncing and missing on this Panzer IV. Oh, the T-34 just escapes those Stuka strafes. Looks like Theo took a bit of friendly fire from mine, those damaged his tanks, and he's rebuilt 1 combat engineer, but his repairs are still going to be quite slow. Also lost his Maxim whilst this was going on. Looks like he's going to try and recreate that. But yeah, slightly poor timing I think on this too close air support. Just wasn't quite deep enough into enemy territory. You generally need to abate your opponents into a slightly more exposed position so you can hope to get 2 strafes off with this. That's not what we saw there. Just the 1 strafe and already so close to his base. Didn't quite get the job done. Perhaps with slightly better timing with the Panther coming in a little bit earlier, might have been able to get a kill, but not that time. Guards getting minced by those vetted up Panzer Grenadiers with the T-34 support. Looks like Theo thinking about a push here. Pack in an exposed position. Panther was in the south. He calls in another anti-tank strafe. That gets cleared out. In come the planes. He needs his SU-85 there to continue to put pressure on the Panther, and that's what he's doing. It's connecting some good hits. Panther misses the killing blow on the T-34, but all these tanks are still in the zone for another anti-tank strafe. Looks like they're perhaps going to target this KV-1. Disrespecting this. I think they've got one more pass to come through. I think this is actually going to go down now. It looks like it's targeting the SU-85. All the Soviet tanks. No! He comes back! Oh my god, it's too close. Air support never dies. I thought, oh, it's kind of interesting that the second plane never came for the third strafe, but it came. Just came way after the ability had finished. But these things happen. And that's a big blow to Theo, losing his vetted up SU-85. It's going to be very hard for him to deal with the Panther without it. He's got a lot of repairs ahead of him, as I said. A lot of damage on all his tanks. The Panther's back up to full, ready to do some damage. Going for a second Panther now as well. They're doing some damage with its machine guns. Second Panther hits the field. Rhodesian actually getting quite close to his population limit, especially if everything's fully reinforced.
The enemy has taken our supply sector.
Panther going to the north. T-34 could be in trouble. Faust likely to come through now. And that's going to be the end of the T-34. Theo with that calls GG. Wow, there you go. Rhodesian, I thought he was in trouble. He got off to a slow start. Very poor munitions control early, and that hurt his map control, but the guy just had better squad preservation, you know. Throughout the match overall. And then that mistake by Theo staying in the anti-tank strafe for so long cost him his vet up SU-85, and I guess he just felt like he couldn't go back from it. Also losing his two combat engineers down here to those vet up P-greens. Very costly for Theo. But yeah, very well played by both players. Pretty fun match. Well, I'll wrap on that, guys. If you like your game to be cast by me, details in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you off for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye, and good luck.